coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. I appreciate the support. 33, man. Y'all know the count. Y'all know the count. 12,065 plus days in the belly of the beast. In the belly of the beast. But I'm out here. We out here. And we pushing this positive energy. We pushing P out here. Over here in TBP Nation. Big love to everybody who rock with me. Everybody who support this platform. Everybody who is on board, man, to us growing, getting bigger, getting larger, letting our voice get even louder, and we gonna spread this message, man, till we ain't got no breath left. That's what we doing over here in TBP. We pushing positivity, man. We try to prevent these young kings and queens from throwing their life away in the penitentiary, cause we already know the penitentiary ain't got nothing going on, not a thing. So shout out to everybody who support this movement, everybody who comes in that morning mud, everybody who locks in at 6, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Everybody comes in that late night Twitch. Everybody on Banky Pound Prison Fitness. We getting back. Everybody that's in Pure Deliciousness, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Big love to you, man. Big love to you. I appreciate you. 33 of them things, man. We on the move. And shout out to everybody in my membership. Can't forget them, man. Can't forget them for showing that love. Shout out to everybody who be hitting me with the super chat. Appreciate the love. Shout out to everybody who hit that P.O. Box, especially Mike T, Mr. P.O. Box himself. I appreciate the love, man. Let's go. Let's get it. 2023, 150K on the way. Let's get it. Oh, man. I got one for y'all today. Because talking to my homeboy, he was asking me something, and we was talking. You know, he been in the penitentiary as well. You know, and we was talking about a situation. And it made me wonder. I got to charge my batteries up. I'm sorry. I'm making too many videos, man. I ain't got no charge on my battery. Yeah, well, we was talking about situations and we was talking about rumbling. And then somebody had just mentioned in the comment the other day about McNabb. Do I got any stories about McNabb? And I only have a few, so I don't know. But I wanted to wait, you know, talk to Bo and I get some more and put a story together about McNabb. You know, definitely one of the most vicious white boys that I know of that came through the Virginia penal system. But I've seen some white dudes that can rumble. You know what I'm saying? I've been around some that can rumble. And I've been around some that can rumble that I don't even know. You know, and they ain't pushing it like they tough guys or they bad guys or whatever. But you got some dudes that just can rumble, man. They just can fight. You know, I remember I told y'all before about this white dude that I was on Augusta with when I first got locked up. He knew that karate, but yeah, he just he messed around and ran up on just the wrong dude. He ran up on Ty, and Ty was a physical specimen, man. That was the dude I told y'all about too. He balled his joint up, man, and hit it so hard, man, you'll break your wrist trying to hit him. He built like steel, you know. But he was humble dude. He was a real humble dude, and that's the only real physical altercation I ever seen him in, you know. And that was forced. But I do remember this though. I remember this white guy, man. He was always quiet, but you could look at him and tell that he was like in shape, like he probably was an athlete in school or something like that. He was in shape, but he was quiet, dude. He ain't bother nobody enough. And I can remember, man. This is recent too, man. Well, I ain't gonna say recent. Y'all look at recent as if like, you know, last week, last month or something like this. I mean, like within the past 10 years, you know. Yeah, but he was on the phone, man, and little youngin tried to get him off the phone. Little brother tried to get him off the phone. Told him to get off the phone. He had to use the phone, and he was like, You know, because that is kind of crazy though. But he was like, I'm talking to my, my parents. Like, man, get off the phone. Man, I need the phone, man. I need the phone. So he was like, man, I'm on the phone. You know, I'm gonna get off in a minute. And he tried to snatch the phone from Youngin, and Youngin reached out to push him away. So when Youngin pushed him away from snatching the phone, he swing on him. But you could tell he can't fight. You could tell that off the rip, because he swing all wild. He swing on him. So the white dude just like block it like that, and then the white dude dropped the phone and hit him with a straight jump. Bang! And dropped him. Just straight dropped him, right? But the white dude scared. He's scared, as he should be, which you will find out. But he was scared. He was like, man, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. But he done dropped him. You know what I'm saying? So the phone hanging there. He standing in front of the phone. So then his little homie come running up on him. And when he came running up on him, he kicked him dead in the chest. Boom! And he flies back and hit the floor, right? He was like, man, I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight, man. So the dude that he dropped at first, he get up, his little joint bleeding. He tried to run up on him again, but he cautious now, smart guy, because he must know something. So he tried to run up on him and do it like this, but I can see the way he holding his hands, he knows something. But he's saying words as he's holding his hands like that, but I can see his stance and everything. He done got sideways. He was like, I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight. You can get the phone, man. You can get the phone. I don't want to fight. And dude just faking at him like he want to run into him. So then he hit the old school move. Y'all know what the old school move is. He faking at him like that, and then he tried to shoot his cuffs. So when he tried to shoot his cuffs, dude grabbed the back of his shirt and slid him right to the ground. Boom. The other dude tried to run up on him. He punched him. Bang. He back up again. So he whooping both of these jokers. He whooping both of these jokers and hollering he don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't, because he could have advanced on either one of them jokers when he had him hurt and tried to do something, but he didn't. So now everybody's looking, and he done put the work in on both of these jokers. Both of these jokers is dazed and don't know what they do, don't know what to do. So then a third dude come. And he come running like he the man, like he really gonna be the one to handle it. So he come running and he faking on the dude like he really know how to box, and the dude was like, no, man, no, I don't want to fight, man. Y'all can have the phone, man. You can have the phone. So boom, and he's faking, and he faked in one time, and that's when dude picked his feet up and like he was getting ready to kick him. You know what I'm saying? He would get ready to kick him, and he hesitated now. So boom. And then, as I told y'all all the time, whether it's fair, whether it's right, whatever it is what it is. They not really gonna let no white dude just get out on, because it's just a bad look, man. It's a bad look is what they gonna say. And then next thing you know, why the third one is trying to come to him, and he just trying to leave. He just trying to go to his cell. You know what I'm saying? His seller was a white boy. He looking out the door. He scared to death. He don't even come out there and try to attempt to help him or nothing. So while he keeping that dude off, then like 2, 3 more. 3, 4 more, they just run up on him. They all bum rush him, and he balled all up in the shell, and they stomped him out. they stomped him out and beat him out. Bang, 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 boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? Until dudes, you know what I'm saying, other dudes in the park, man, all right, man, leave him alone. That's enough. But they stomped him out. You know what I'm saying? But he covered up. He took a decent beating. But it wasn't as bad as it could be, because like I say, he would fold all the way up, you know, like in the fetal position. And he had his knees up. They kicking him, stomping him, punching him. But like I say, half of them, they young dudes. Half of them, they couldn't even really rumble like that. You know what I'm saying? They gave him some good old Jones, though. He had some good old doohickeys on his head and everything, man. And they scared the brother, you know what I'm saying, after that. But dudes was like, in the part, especially like the old timers, like, man, you know y'all dead wrong. You dead wrong. Y'all starting stuff with the dude. You can't fight. And then y'all want to jump the dude. You dead wrong. And in actuality, they dead wrong. But like I say, prison is a place where you don't get in other people's business. You know what I'm saying? But dudes knew they could feel the energy coming from the old timers. Like, man, y'all soft as cotton candy, man. Y'all soft as cotton candy, man. That white boy would have whooped every one of y'all if y'all would have went to him one-on-one. He'd have whooped every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they busted dude up or whatnot, man. And dude get up, he go to the cell, he get up in the cell, get the door closed, and you know, as expected, you know what I'm saying, before the night was over, both of them check in, him and his seller. His seller ain't do nothing, but the seller check in because he's scared if he get left out there by himself, they gonna, you know, they gonna do them dirty, which they probably would have. But yeah, they checked out. But in actuality, the white boy whooped two and a half men, man. He whooped 2.5. I say 2.5 because he definitely whooped the first two. And the third one, he was so scared to run up until when he raised that foot up. So you whooped two. You know, you whooped two. He whooped 2.5 dudes, man, before he got stomped out. You know what I'm saying? Then he got stomped out. And that's because it was a number of dudes on him, man. Like my man said, while he said, man, like a pack of hyenas, they came running out there. You know what I'm saying? Like a pack of hyenas, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, man, a lot of these young dudes, I ain't saying all of them, because you got some youngins out here, you know, they put some work in, they know how to fight, they good with their hands, somebody taught them something, you know, or some of them strong. They been wrestling, you know, in high school, or wrestling with their brother at home or something like that, or they done been in a couple of street fights where they got a little type of skills, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen some rumbling little young jokers, man. I mean, rumbling little young jokers. I'm talking about, yeah, you gonna have to be in your bag to whoop these little jokers. They tough, they hard, they strong, they fast, and they pump them hands. I done seen them type too. But for the most part, I have seen way more jokers, the young dudes coming that can't fight a lick. They can't fight a lick, dog. They ain't did no push-ups, no pull-ups, no set-ups, no jogging, no exercising, no nothing in their whole life. They been on the video games. You know what I'm saying? They been on the video games, man. Arms this big, you know, legs this big, you know, and they don't know how to fight. They got strong fingers though. They got strong fingers. They'll pop a cap in you on the street, but ain't no guns in prison. Ain't no guns in prison, man, and you got to have a certain type of mentality to pick that Bethlehem up. Now, no, I take that back. You got to have a certain type of mentality to push that Bethlehem, because all of them will pick it up. All of them will pick it up and put it on their waist just like they pick a gun up and put it on their waist. All of them will do that, but most of them like that is scare tactics. They ain't going to use it. They don't know how to use it, but they want to use it to keep you off of them, let you know they got it. But then it takes a certain type of mentality, because like I say, if you attack a bro with that junk and you don't know what you're doing and he take it from you, he in his rights if he take you out of here. And they know that, you know what I'm saying? And dudes don't, you know what I'm saying, dudes don't want to take that chance. You know, I done known jokers that did. I done known jokers for decades, man, that got a Bethlehem and they ain't never used it. And honestly, I know some of them that had some and they ain't never used it, and I felt like if it ever came down to it, they won't go use it. You know what I'm saying? But they had it. You know what I'm saying? They had it. You know, and but I didn't feel like they would use it. You know what I'm saying? I know that, but you know, it was neither here nor there. You know, for me. But you know, but yeah, man, that white boy whooped 2.5 men, man. he whooped 2.5 of them by himself. All while hollering he don't want to fight, because he didn't want to fight, but he was being pressed. And see, you get in prison, man, these people be so aggressive with their bullying or with whatever agenda that they on. You gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to do something. It ain't no like, man, and them youngins is coming in there and then they be wilding out. I'm telling you, especially with that gang stuff, they walk straight up and do cells, man, and just start taking their concert. You know what I'm saying? If you got any type of spine or backbone, you gonna have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because if you let them take it one time, they gonna take it every time. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them little young gang members, they walk up and do sales, man, and tell them they want the TV. Oh yeah, my homie TV broke, man. We gotta have yours. Yeah, we got, huh? Yeah, unplug it. You know, unplug it right now. And had 3-4 jokers standing on the outside of the door, and them dudes will look out there and see 3-4 of them, and they unplug the TV and give up their TV, and then they'll tell them, you better not tell the people your TV gone, and they'll go for it. You know what I'm saying? They'll go for it. But like I say, if you got any type of pride or type of backbone, man, you gonna run into pushback, and you can't do what you want to do to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even if they nervous. Some people, they nervous purpose, but they'll bust a move. Like that white boy, he was scared. He was scared, but he revealed in his fear that he know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got an eye. I can look at him and tell he was too much of physical in shape for not to have been doing something on the street, and he hadn't even been locked up that long, and I don't think he had long to do. I don't know what his charge was, but dudes like that don't use a hell lot of time. And he looked clean cut. You know what I'm saying? Like he just probably got into some type of trouble that, landed him in prison for a couple of years. But he was physically capable of taking care of himself. And he proved that when them dudes tried to run up on him, because he could have did what he wanted to do to him if he had the mentality of, I'm trying to hurt you, opposed to the mentality like, I'm not trying to let you hurt me. And that was his mentality. I'm not trying to let you hurt me, but I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight. But them jokers, they can't tell the difference. Yeah, they can't tell the difference. See, they take that type of stuff for weakness, and then they find out the hard way. Now you dripping blood from your mouth. Now, you done got kicked in your chest and probably probably gonna have chest pains for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? So things like that, they find out the hard way. Now, like I say, it just is what it is. But in prison, man, you gonna be tested, man, no matter what you're doing, because somebody gonna view you as having something that they want and they don't got and they need, and you will be the victim of who they try to take it from. If they look at you and feel like you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna give them no pushback. But it ain't 100%. It ain't 100%, man. Dudes done ran up on the wrong people and got, lost their life in prison, for underestimating somebody. I don't underestimate nobody, you know what I'm saying, inside them walls. I don't care if they white, black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Asian. I do not care. I know that any man can kill any man, under the right circumstances. You know what I'm saying? And I know that under the right circumstances, any man, and I put emphasis on man, if he really a man, got a backbone, he will defend himself. He will defend himself if push come to shove. So I don't underestimate dudes. Dudes underestimate dudes. I did when I was younger. I used to look at the dudes and think I could size them up. But then you run into people during the course of your life and you look at them and you can see that you can't see everything that you think you can see with the eye. Like Safu. I'm telling you, you look at Safu and you would be, man, what he gonna do? Run up on him and you will find out. And you gonna find out through somebody else, because you probably gonna get knocked out with a roundhouse or something. And wake up and ask somebody what happened. I don't know, bro. It was fast. You know what I'm saying? It was fast. So I don't even know. So yeah, but it happens like that, man. And like I said, I done seen dudes run up on dudes, man, and thought that they was weak from just from the outlooks. But you can't do that in prison, man. You can't underestimate nobody. You can't assume nothing. And them youngins is in there now, man. They with that gang stuff, and that's what's gonna get a lot of them late. That's what's gonna get a lot of them late, because they pick and choose, and sometimes they pick the wrong one. They picked the wrong one. And I can tell you right now, that white boy was the wrong one. And he got busted up in the end, you know what I'm saying? But he that was a wake-up call for him if they choose to wake up. And I'm telling you, he could have did what he wanted to do if he had the hurt mentality. He had a hurt mentality. He had the save himself mentality. And I think in the back of his mind, he was intelligent enough to know that if he really tried to hurt them dudes or try to hurt the first dude, that what was going to happen to him happened to him. And it could have been worse. One of them dudes could have ran out there trying to be a hero with the Bethlehem and just, lit him up. Lit him up, dude. They do that. Dudes do that. Everybody jumping the dude, and then one person to try to be the one to try to stand out. I'm going to do more than the next guy. And that's how people lose their life, man, being followers. Yeah, you can't let nobody make them type of decisions for you, man, in life, let alone in prison, because, you're going to get caught up in a situation. And I used to always say and think to myself, man, dudes that jump dudes and stuff, man, and they get with that, I ain't never been a fan of that. But if they jump somebody and you got time to do, you'll end up on another institution, and you might run into that dude and you ain't got them dudes with you that was with you when you jumped him. And I know some scenarios like that, man, and it ain't end well for none of them cats. It ain't end well for none of them cats, man, because it's easy to be, aggressive when you got a lot of dudes with you. But what you gonna do when you by yourself? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do when you by yourself, man? And I know a little youngin too. I probably need to remember that story. I know a little younger man. He was with that too, and he got moved to a new institution years later. With the institution that he got moved to was the one that I was on, and they put him right in the cell with the dude that he had helped jump, and he got the business. It was, upon entering the cell, he got the business and didn't even know it until he got in there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but them type of things be going down in the penitentiary, man. But like I say, you cannot judge a book by its cover, man. You have to give every man respect in order to give respect, man. And when you start trying to fantasy take people, you don't know what nobody know, man. You can't judge a dude just because he white or because he a different race or something. Man, you got gangsters and killers in all shapes, forms, and fashions. You dig? And it just take you to bring it up out of them. It just take you to bring it up out of them. But yeah, I know a lot of little situations like that, man. So, you know, I just be thinking about this made me just think about some other things. But, you know, I'll bring them to y'all soon, man. But anyway, in the meantime and in between time, man, I'm going to need y'all to go like, comment, share, subscribe, and go tell somebody else, man, about what we got going on over here. We need to put this message out there. It might be a youngin' that's watching this video right now. There might be what you call it, campaigning for the penitentiary. You know what I mean by campaigning, what you out here doing in the street. You know that'll get you in the penitentiary. And you probably can't fight a stroke. And you might go up in there and you want to get in the gang. And then they might want to tell you, do this, do that. I'm telling you right now, it ain't going to end well, champ. Be your own man on the street and in the penitentiary, man. Stand alone. Stand on your own too, man, so you can handle whatever come to you. And whatever's going to be, going to be. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Like I said, it's a blessing in every lesson. And the blessing is, you know, the white boy stood up for himself. He took some lumps and bumps for it, but he could have lost his life, you know, just by standing up for himself. He could have lost his life. So that's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Because one of them jokers could have been so idiotic and ran out there with that Bethlehem and trying to impress somebody and end up taking a life. That's how lives get lost in the penitentiary on a humbug. So that's a blessing, man. Nobody lost their life, man. But hopefully all of them learned a lesson. But anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. I appreciate y'all. Big love, man. We're on the road to 150K. If y'all going to help me get there, let me know. If you ain't, let me know. I just work hard to go get it myself because I'm going and get it. You dig? Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Duck them hooks, man, and make your own decisions. You the one going to pay for them. Bang.
The banky special. Yeah, sure delicious. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.